Hello and welcome to P2 Soccer Training. In this session we're going to look at decision making, whether to maintain possession or to penetrate for our advanced level players. For our warm-up you're going to set up several 10 by 10 yard squares with 3 players per square on the outside. They are trying to connect passes with one person in the middle trying to intercept. To progress this, bring all the players inside the square and continue to make it keep away. If you want to make it easier, give the defender a ball to slow them down, or if you're going to make it harder, add a second defender. First coaching point is receiving, which can be found on the session plan. The second coaching point is the quality of pass. In the second part of our session, which is our technical element, you're going to set up a diamond of 4 cones, about 10 yards apart with small goals at one end as shown on the diagram. The idea is to pass the ball around and the players must pass without being on the same cone. The idea is the diamond represents your team shape, likely your defensive, and the goal represents a forward pass. You can progress this by adding a defender which must stay in between the diamond, meaning players must seek to find angles to the goal. They will not likely be successful if they stand still, and therefore movement is imperative. Making it easy, we can decrease the size of the area between the cones, and making it harder, we can add a second defender and ask for a minimum of 3 or 4 passes. The first coaching point is movement, and the second is quality of pass, and again these can be found on the session plan. In the third part of our session, which is the tactical element, you're going to set up a 36 by 24 yard field. There's going to be 2 small goals in the middle with a 10 by 10 square around them, and you're going to place several small goals on the outside. There'll be a 6v2 situation and the 2 defenders must stay within the inner square. The attackers must stay outside of this square, and the attacker's job is to try and score in the central goals. The defenders must try and hit one of the small goals on the outside. You can replace the small goals with target players if this is easier and you have the players available. You can also progress this by allowing one striker inside the inner square. To make it easy, you're going to take away a defender, make the area smaller, or add an attacker to the inner square. And to make it harder, add a defender, ask the players to score with their first touch. The coaching points for this are reading the cues and recognition. In the last part of our game, we're going to play a small-sided scrimmage, which we recommend should be 5v5. The reasoning for this is it keeps all players engaged and touching the ball on a regular basis, and we suggest no goalkeepers to encourage accuracy of shots. It's important to find coaching moments so that you can reiterate the things that we've worked on during the session, but it's also important that you allow your players to play freely throughout the game. Make it as real as possible by assigning positions, set the formation, help players understand their role throughout the game. There's a coaching summary which we believe you should read, which is on the session plan, which outlines what we do during the game. Thank you very much for watching, and for more sessions like this and for the session plans to go along with this, visit p2.soccer.